Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, how you guys doing? Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. This is the Mystic Leo. I'm a very proud Leo mama, and I welcome you with my paws up top. It's great to see you. Thank you so much for being here. We're just going to take a look and see what's going on right now, just general energy. Okay, I'll take a look at past, present, and future, and see what kind of advice we have also from Spirit, okay? Let me grab these two since they fell down. Overall energy, please, for Leo. Currently, the Nine of Wands. All right, so you might be fighting through something, an uncomfortable feeling. But, you know, I love that card because it's like you're the wizard. You know what I'm saying? You might not know how you're making it, but boy, oh boy, you are making it. You have been seen through some shit. All right, Leo. Let's see what else is going on here. Let's see. Show me the recent past for Leo. Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, and Ten of Cups. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so there's something emotionally fulfilling and satisfying that was happening here. With the Seven of Pentacles, you were putting a lot of time and energy, or your person was putting a lot of time and energy into the connection here, okay? So really, really nice. You're focusing on yourself, planting a lot of really good seeds here if you're in any kind of relationship, but you're feeling very emotionally fulfilled here in the recent past. There may have been some sort of offer with the Ace of Pentacles that came through that led to you feeling this way. And it was an offer where you could see like growth, you could see expansion happening here. All right, for some of you it's going to resonate like a job or a friendship, so that's why we say take it as it resonates. Okay, in the current energy, the Emperor, damn, Aries, we have the Eight of Wands and we have the Six of Swords. In the current energy with the Emperor and the Eight of Wands and the Six of Swords, I feel like you're wanting to move through something or move away from something. There could be a person in your life that's kind of come on here and pushed you energetically. I don't know how else that I can explain the feeling that I get when I think of what this is, but I think that there is a move for you coming. There is literally a physical move with the Six of Swords, but there's somebody or something here that's made you emotional and kind of like lit a fire under you. It could just be that, you know, the times, like whatever's happening in the world might be really affecting you, but I feel like this has to do with a person who's come into your life and is kind of, I don't want to say pushing as much as I want to say encouraging you to take action, to do something here, okay? I do also feel that some of you have become very passionate about maybe moving, changing your life, or doing something. I think you're recognizing at this time that the only way that you're going to become in this Emperor energy is if you start doing something about it, okay? If you start doing something about it, and that may require you taking an action to emotionally dissolve some things for yourself, or with people that you've been involved with or projects you've been involved with. I do see that some of you have been actually traveling, or you're going to travel and move, okay? Some of you are like dead serious about moving, all right? But I love the power move that I feel like you're making here, to kind of showing people, you know, hey, I know you think that I might be a bit of a pushover, but I'm not, okay? You're showing this spirit here with this enduring, this Nine of Wands. It's a big show of power. Interesting. Let's look at the near future for you. I'll go ahead and clarify some of this too. Oof, Queen of Wands. Damn, do not mess with her. By the way, love these cards. They are called the Tarot of Sacred Kingdoms. I've had these for like a year, but I haven't really used them because I love them and I don't want them to get ruined. All right. All right, near future, Six of Cups and the Five of Cups. Okay. I feel like there's a person here or a situation that it could be a thing from childhood or a person from childhood, somebody you've known for a really long time that you may leave behind, you may walk away from here, okay? For some of you, this is going to resonate like a relationship. And I kind of feel that it's not that there's an outgrowth, okay? I feel like if we're talking about a relationship, this is talking about something that you spent a long time in. Maybe some of you have been together for a very long time. I'm talking like maybe since y'all were high school sweethearts or right out of college or something. But I feel like you've outgrown this connection, or your person has outgrown this connection, and you've been kind of struggling to hang on to this connection, and there's this realization that you can't hang on to it anymore. What is to be is going to be. There's going to be some tears. Five of Cups. Somebody may want to come back into your life or apologize or try to figure this out. But with you in this Queen of Wands energy, what it's giving me is that you're ready to move on. You're ready for something new. You're standing in your power. You are set with your boundaries. Like, you're clear about where you want to go moving forward. So the amount of talking that your person may want to do or reconnecting, it's just not where you're at anymore. I have the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck with this Devil to Capricorn and Taurus energy. It's really giving me that, like, you all are on different pages. It could be that, like, you guys politically, spiritually, mentally are not on the same page. So let's take a look a little bit deeper. I do want to see what you don't see coming, though. Let me see what you don't see coming. Sorry, guys. These cards are so stiff. A little hard to work with. A little hard to work with. Okay, what doesn't Leo see coming about this connection? What doesn't Leo see coming, please? The Five of Pentacles. Okay. What you don't see coming is that you may have been thinking or feeling this, but your person may abandon this. Also, I think what you don't see coming is that there are a lot of things available to you that you often don't recognize, Leo, because you're so busy. You like keeping your head down and doing all of the work or putting all of the time in. And I think too, what you don't see is that sometimes the only way out is through. It's to actually go through the things. We're the solution to our problems, and we're also a problem at the same time. I mean, it's wild the way we behave, isn't it? But I want to go ahead and clarify. Let me see. What's your potential outcome? Potential outcome. Wheel of Fortune. Love that. And the advice, please. Four of Pentacles. All right. Why do we have the Nine of Wands here for Leo? Nine of Wands. Wait, sorry, Seven of Wands. So for many of you, this is like you're continuing to fight. You're standing on your business. You're And I think many of you, this is about you. This is about your boundaries and what actually makes you happy. Because I would tend to say that maybe there was a little bit of you compromising too much in the connection up to some point, okay? And if it's not romantic for you, then apply it in your life where you may compromise with people to people please or make somebody else happy, okay? All right. All right, so I'm seeing here in the recent past, there might have been some third party thing that popped off here, which is crazy because it seemed like everything was all good. Somebody was investing their time, their energy into you, but we have the Three of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the Ten of Swords clarifying that right now. So you really got betrayed by this person. And I feel like you may have potentially taken this person back and given them a second chance. But let's see what we got with the Emperor, the Eight of Wands, and the Six of Swords. What do we have here? It feels to me like you're emotionally leaving the building, okay? It's like, I feel like you're being pushed to take an action to walk away from this. I think that either A, you've learned the truth, or something's just been abundantly clear. And it could have been one of those situations where it was hard to forgive this person or attempt to forgive this person. So not saying that you gave up. I feel like you just got smart. I feel like you just got smart and you realized that being with that person still meant that you had to compromise a part of yourself. And this is something that's been very important for you because you've been wanting to really strengthen and build your boundaries. And where before you felt like, oh, I'm being the nice guy, I'm giving the chance, I don't want to be seen as this bad person, right? And let me just clarify, third party doesn't necessarily mean that somebody was dealing with another person, but I will say this, this person could have been close to you like a friend, okay? So not only would you have lost the person, but you may have lost a friend too. When I get two of these together, that is for sure somebody sticking their dick in the mashed potatoes. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keep it real. But here in this current energy, you're like, you know what? Fuck no. I'm the Emperor. I'm the Page of Swords. I'm hip here, okay? So if this is something you didn't know, this person may have thought they got away with it. They haven't gotten away with it, okay? But the great thing about this is that this gives you an opportunity, like you have now this beautiful opportunity with the Ace of Pentacles to get away, okay? To get away. Because honestly, anybody who could pretend to be somebody to your face or give you all the love and the promises and all that other shit and be totally doing the opposite behind closed doors is not somebody that you want to be with, okay? Now, I'm picking up a person that would be like, well, you didn't pay attention to me. You didn't give me the things that I wanted all the time, the, you know, the physical component, the this, the that. You were working, you were thinking about you, you know, you were doing your own thing. And I feel kind of they've tried to make you feel a real guilt trip about this, okay? But you're like, no, no, no. With the Six of Cups, I kind of feel like they want to try to come back in the near future, but you're a no. You're just gonna no this person. It's a fucking no, okay? So if you haven't already let go of them, you are. If you have, you have. You walked away. You were like, listen, I ain't stupid. All right, Queen of Wands. Yeah. Okay, Six of Cups. Five of Cups. The World. This person does want to communicate with you in the near future. And what they want to communicate is that they want a second chance because they do not want to give up on the connection with you. Hi, Sach. She went running. I feel like you are in such a good place when this happens that it's a no for you, you know? The challenge being the Five of Pentacles, I think, is going to be more of this person accepting that you have abandoned the building emotionally and that you have no regrets, okay? No regrets. You're like, no, bitch. You made your bed, you lay in it, okay? So it's very much giving that energy. With that Nine of Wands, look at them now trying to fight for it. Where were you, right? The question is, where were you when I was fighting for this? The world trying to communicate with you, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo. I have those signs here. I also had what? Aries. Okay, so you could be dealing with one of these signs. But, you know, with the Five of Cups, it's like it's over, right? That chapter's closed, and somebody's going to be really feeling this, like really feeling it. Because they know that they fucked up and there's nothing that they can do now. Okay, you're gone. Five of Pentacles, clarify that for me, please. Two of Cups. That's the hard part. It felt like a soulmate relationship. It's too late. By the time this person realizes that this was the thing that they really wanted and that was meant for them, it's too late. Okay? This is somebody totally not recognizing, abandoning the fact that this really is a beautiful connection that they're not going to find everywhere else. Sometimes, you know, people gotta go lose their fucking mind and go out into the streets and go see that. But you're like, no, solid ground, boo. Made my decision. Hi, baby. Hi, Toonies. Did you hear that? That was her having a kitty mare. Yeah, she's crying because she had a kitty mare. Hi, baby. All right. Potential outcome, Wheel of Fortune. This bodes well for you, babe. This is great news for you. You win. All right. So this is good. Not everything's going to be in your control, but you know what? Something beautiful is going to come out of this, okay? So we have the Four of Swords. So here, the potential outcome is that you don't talk to this person, that you heal, okay? This relationship brings on something that makes you recognize that maybe you authored this person for a specific reason. Maybe this is the person who made you really stand up for yourself or really have boundaries, okay? Because sometimes we think we just need to keep trying to make something work. Listen, sometimes it ain't worth it, and you figuring that out, okay? So I love this for you. This is going to bring about a healing. Maybe this is going to help you release something that's been, you know, in the body, in the soul, in the mind for a long period of time. It's going to give you the kind of rest that maybe you've needed, because let's face it, sometimes people can stress you out in relationships to the point where you physically need to recover, okay? So this is going to bode well for you, and your health is going to improve. Anytime I see something like the Four of Swords, your mental health, your physical health may actually improve. Anytime there's like a Wheel of Fortune and something like this, it's an improvement in your situation, okay? The Four of Pentacles is your advice. Protect your energy, babe. Protect your energy, okay? Yes, with the Justice too, Libra energy here. You're going to get back into rebalance. This is all about finding your way again, protecting your energy, and standing on that damn business with that Justice, okay? Libra is all about karma. It's all about fairness, and I feel like there's good karma coming for you. While this person may not have, you know, such a good time, I would also say that this is about protecting yourself too. Protect yourself from this person maybe trying to reach out to you or have any of your energy or your time, okay? They may want to potentially try to start a little bit of vibe, a little bit of trouble. Just make sure you're keeping this person at their distance, all right? Let's take a look at what these cards want to say. Sachi came up here to lay down too. What do we have here, please, to wrap it up for Leo? Let's wrap it up for Leo, please. Messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. There we go. Okay, a mask. Not showing true feelings. Hide, personify, pretend, delude, gaslight. Okay, so definitely somebody not showing who they really are. And then we have Hand of Cards. Take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing hand, gambling. Some of you may be taking a chance here, going out on a limb. Maybe you feel like you have accused this person of something that you had thought, you know, intuitively maybe they're doing, or maybe it was just leading up. There were like a lot of different signs, and so you took a risk, but you found out anyway. Like you took a risk to leave them and you found out the truth anyway. We have the Boat, receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, and closure issues. I feel like you're moving on, but this person is going to end up having closure issues. We have the self-absorbed, gaslighting, love bombing, narcissist type of vibe here. And sometimes people are very covert. They don't always have to be mean to us in order to be a narcissist. They could just be out for themselves the whole time, babe, you know? So just be careful out there, all right? But this is what I have for you guys, Leo. I wish you all the best. I really do hope that this supports you. If it did, please don't forget, give it a like. Don't forget to, you know, thumbs up it. Don't forget to subscribe and come on back and see me. All right, guys, I'll see you later. Bye.